Wir sind hier im Backstage-Bereich des Backstage in München. Wir stehen hier mit George Corpsegrinder Fischer zu meiner Linken und Tobias Ellgut, unserem Star von Deutschland sucht den Superstar, der mit seiner Interpretation von I Will Kill You von Cannibal Corpse zu jüngster Berühmtheit gelangt ist. Alright, we start with him first. So, jetzt gibst du, Tobias, mal dein Bestes in Sachen I Will Kill You. You as a pro, what do you think of this, what he just gave us?
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, you should definitely use more diaphragm, like, it's got to come out, power, you know. But I think one thing some people do, which I'm glad I have this chance to do this, is never take the mic and do this. Don't ever do that. That's not true death metal singing to me. I mean, when I grew up, you know, and I was learning how to play, you know, or to sing, I never was taught by anybody, obviously. Well, I was taught by records, you know, Millie from Creator and Chuck Schuldiner of Death, you know, guys that so this, what I'm trying to get at is with this, I never knew what that was because all the guys that I idolized were playing guitar and stuff, so I didn't think that they ever cut the mic. That's the ultimate lesson to me, is not to do this, man, because it's easy to just sing and just go, and I mean, it's not easy. It's still not easy, but you can get power from that instead of getting it from your diaphragm. You know, it's got to come. It's got to. You know what I mean? I said I wasn't going to sing, you know. But you know, that's where you get the real power. I tense up and just let it go. Even with the high, like the high stuff, which I can't do that right now. But that's definite. You'll feel it. It's almost like if you did some sit-ups. It's kind of the same thing. You're coming with power from here.
A voice like yours and other death metal singers is not possible to obtain when you simply use your throat. You have to take the strength from the stomach.
You can. I mean, anyone could. I mean, you know, you could do that. But just using your throat eventually, you know, there's a lot of people that come to me and say, I sing for 5 minutes and my throat hurts. And I'm like, well, you're not using your diaphragm. To get real power, it's got to come from here, because if you're going to wear your throat down if you just constantly. I mean, I sound like shit now, but I sing this every day, so you know, this is how I normally sound.
When you have like the power coming from the stomach, nevertheless, isn't there a certain, let's say, breathing technique?
I actually talked to the owner of Metal Blade, Brian Segal, and he said that some of the guys on the label had actually went to a voice coach just for the breathing aspect of things, so that they weren't as winded on stage. And I talked to him about doing it, and I never did because I'm a lazy bastard, you know. And I'm sure that if I did, I'm sure there are techniques that I could probably use. It would help, but then again, I'm not sure, because almost everything I do is headbanging and then singing. That's it. You know, I don't really run around like, you know, I don't really. If you've seen us play, I stand on the monitor, bang my head, rah, 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 you know. That's, you know, as boring as it may sound, I don't know. That's what I've always done. I mean, I didn't really practice. When I was in my room just singing, it was because I loved music. I put on records, and I always was fascinated with knowing all the lyrics. And so since I liked the lyrics, I would start singing along, and then next thing you know, I'm screaming in my room, and my mother's yelling at me to shut the hell up, and now we're here, you know. You have a really strong voice, and after show, does your chords hurt afterwards, or is it simply that after all these years you got so much used to it, since, you know, rumors are going around and we actually witness this, you do not sound check? No, no, it was because no problem. No, I don't sound check because, you know, we're playing, you know, 18, 19 songs anyway. And I don't want to sing, get the voice warmed up, and then let it cool down again. When we're done playing, usually, you know, if I'm talking to people, it's better if I'm outside, or, you know, I never, like, if we have time off after the show, everyone goes and finds a metal bar or something, I'd stay away. Because one, if the show is really smoky, that really irritates my throat. Just probably because I've never smoked in my life ever, so. You know what I mean? That probably irritates me more so than other people that maybe have and quit. You know what I mean? Their bodies are maybe still somewhat used to that. I never have anything, you know what I mean? I try to take care of it as best I can in that way. And sound checking, I don't think I don't think I could do it every day sound checking and then still play and keep my voice in good shape because, you know, a couple days on this tour I was sick and you can tell, man, when, like, if I'm sick, like, you just have a head cold and that's fine, but if I get a cough with it, man, it's devastating.
Tobias Ellgut hat heute eine große Premiere. Es ist sein erstes Cannibal Corpse Konzert und er trifft auch zum ersten Mal den oft kopierten und niemals erreichten Corpsegrinder. Und was erwartest du heute Abend vom Konzert?
Ja, dass sie richtig geile Songs spielen, eine geile Show abliefern und dass ich morgen richtig schön Nackenschmerzen habe.
Und freust du dich schon auf einen speziellen Song vom Set, den man etwaig erwarten kann?
Also ich würde ja gerne Hammer Smashed Face hören, aber ich denke eher nicht. Also vielleicht I Will Kill You. Mal gucken.
Und alright, I would just ask him what he's gonna expect for tonight from the Cannibal Corpse show. So, what can you say him what he's can expect for tonight?
Death metal, you know. Yeah, we'll be playing. I think it's 19 songs. I Will Kill You's in there. Hammer Smash Face is in there. We can finally play it here, you know, after all the years of not being able to play anything from our first 3 records. We can play everything that we would normally play. So. It'll be a ripper.
Speaking of the first 3 albums, is it for you guys on stage now, let's say, a bit more fun to be, let's say, allowed to play like the old shit again, or?
When we were first here last year and we could, yeah, because I think we played Hammer like 3rd, and we would play like, I don't remember exactly what we played 1st and 2nd, but basically they didn't know what was going to happen. You know, everyone's always yelling for Hammer Smash Face, especially in Germany, because we could never play it. And we finally could, and when we did, it was like, I'll never forget. Like, we were playing it, I'm pretty sure, like 3rd, and you know, people would just be like, I don't even think I said the name of the song. I don't believe I did. I think we just started, you know, once you hear it, you know, and kids were like, holy shit, you know. So that was pretty cool.
So it's the Cannibal Corpse is now stronger than ever before.
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah, we're ready to dominate. The world.
Alright, so Tobias, du hast ja nun Berühmtheit erlangt, indem du als Death Metaller zu Deutschland sucht den Superstar gegangen bist und da mal gezeigt hat, wo die Ziege den Honig hat, indem du mal schön was vorgegrunzt hast. Wie kam das?
Ja, in Österreich hat ja ein Black Metaller teilgenommen und ja, der hat mich halt inspiriert und dann habe ich ein paar Tage später, nachdem ich das Video gesehen hatte, halt im Internet gelesen, dass man sich für die SDS anmelden kann. Da habe ich mir gedacht, melde dich mal an, vielleicht nehmen die dich.
Und hat das sich große Überwindung gekostet, da überhaupt erstmal sich anzumelden und dann auch einen Metal-Song auszusuchen, respektive einen Death-Metal-Song?
Ja, das Anmelden ist einfach und das kann man ja einfach so aus Scheiß machen, aber sich dann da hinzustellen und dann, also ich war schon ziemlich nervös und wäre fast umgekippt, glaube ich.
Und die Wahl fiel auf I Will Kill You von Cannibal Corpse. Warum gerade die Band und jenes Stück?
Ja, das war das erste Cannibal Corpse-Lied, was ich je gehört habe und ja, halt irgendwie so am meisten am Schocken vom Titel her und der Bandname auch. Und eine meiner Lieblingsbands von daher.
So, Dieter Bohlen, dieses Statement geht raus an dich vom Corpsegrinder nach Tötensen.
Kiss the ass of metal, you fucking jerk-offs.
Awesome.